for those nasty copyright people.
Oh, no. Yes.
Okay. Hello and welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Ginge and Pedro Show. I'm,
Hello.
of course, your host, Mr. Eats Ass. Alongside me, one Pedro Ang. Pedro,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Eats ass.
That's the name. Don't wear it out, my friend.
Yeah, it's the times that are running, I guess. Like people are eating more ass now
Hey,
than they used to.
Ginger's got to eat.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Hey,
that's how we evolve as a species, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Just growing, instead of gills, instead of growing a set of gills, I've grown a taste for butthole.
Exactly.
I say.
Taste for rear end. Just.
Okay.
Since we're starting the show with class.
Yeah, okay, we've been disclaimed. No,
Yeah,
hang on.
exactly.
Let's bring that back up here.
Yeah, please. Let's do that again.
I've never been disclaimed before.
Mhm.
The statements in the following broadcast are not necessarily opinions of the Madness Comic Network and its staff, sponsors, or contributors. This show is rated TVMA and all of those other letters. Viewer discretion is highly advised. Doc says, read it again.
Yeah.
Hey.
I completely concur. I mean, we're just observers of humanity. That's all we do.
It's really more comment on why it is so many people do seem to be getting into.
Yeah, dude. Like it's weird because things that were like, you'll go to hell 5 years ago, and I was like, yeah, we do that now. So
this is true. You gonna get the chip in your hand, buddy? Let's say hello to Crystal McGee. Hello,
hey,
Crystal.
what's up? What's up, Crystal? How you doing? I'm so sorry about the topic.
Yeah, we're actually going to be taking a look at Goodnight here in a just right. This is her book. We were just talking about it, so we're just talking about eating ass and some Canadian animation. So you'll have to bear with us for a moment.
Yeah, you have to bear with me right now. I'm on a old animation binge, and I found this director, Richard Conde. You guys should check him out. Really, really interesting pieces, very like slice of life.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, his storytelling is on point, and what I really loved about his work is that he will make a story out of almost anything. For example, this short called "Getting Started" is about basically procrastination, and the protagonist is his own antagonist. So you don't have like a basic like structure of like the big bad. The big bad is the fact that he can't get himself to rehearse. And dude, it's an awesome. I mean, the style is very him. So don't expect like, I don't know how to say this by sounding nice, but don't expect X-Men or anything like that. Like the character design is very like avant-garde, but the storytelling is on point, man. Like you should check his work out. He has this one. He has another short called "The Cat Came Back," and like
interesting.
Yeah,
The Cat Came Back. I wonder if that was an inspiration for The Cat Returns. I believe that's what the Ghibli film is
called. So basically, that's what he does. He starts playing a very intricate like piano piece, and he stops and does something stupid for 5 minutes and comes back. And that's the whole thing, and you'll get like the exasperation. You'll get exasperated by watching this short. So really, really cool, really cool. I don't want to play it all because then we can get like copyright struck or something or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
okay.
I just wanted to show you Richard Conde without showing Richard Conde. If that makes any sense. But enough of that.
You got Richard Conde locked, like chained up or like tied up in a closet somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's the Latin American way. That's how we do it.
Hunt him down with machetes.
Yeah.
It's very, very terrifying, my friend.
Mm-hmm. No, not really. You get used to it for a while. It's like, yeah. Actually, you congratulate people when they have new machetes. Like, oh, that's a new one. Nice.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. Where'd you get that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, wow.
You killed a guy and took it.
Yeah, wow. Collins. You're fancy now.
Pops over here.
Oh, we do have
stick in the mud.
That's just xenophobic. We have basements down here.
We got Neostar, the brilliant star that shines through the night, the jagged rock in the boot of crime. Riser Man stands before you.
What's up, Neo? Yeah.
Very nice, buddy.
What are we doing today, man?
Well, we did have a guest, but he had some computer issues, so that happens. It happened to me a couple weeks ago, so you got to roll with the punches.
Exactly.
But I figured we could talk some shit today. You know, we'd love to talk shit, right?
As we always do.
Figured we'd look over some campaigns, maybe find some shenanigans on YouTube to talk some shit about, have some fun.
Yeah.
I'm a little
all about
smoked a little bit too much weed, I think, before the show. So I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, dude. Speaking of exchanges in culture and high elevated news, did you see like the dock fight? There's this like huge fight in a dock.
A dock fight?
Yeah, like a harbor master was telling some guys they couldn't like put the boat there, and they attacked the.
Is that with the chair?
Yeah, that's the one.
No, I've seen it once, and then I kept seeing it as a meme.
Yeah, the thing is, like right now, people are doing like reenactments, like it's like a freaking Civil War event. Like they do reenactments of the fight.
Let me say this.
Say it.
YouTube, like pausing memes and things like that. It's really helped me understand fine art, I believe.
Yeah,
because I think what some of the best moments of shenanigans like that is like when you hit pause on something and you can just look at each person's reaction trapped in this moment. It's like there is some incredible shit, especially when it's something ridiculous happening. It's like, wow, if somebody painted this, you'd say that's hilarious.
Yeah, did you know I was doing like a belly census on that fight? Like nobody's in shape in that fight. Census. Yeah, dude.
Okay. What do we call? What's it was like Montgomery or something, right?
Something. Yeah. I mean, we don't have to watch it again. It's kind of rough.
I've only seen it once.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, ladies get hit. Like, I really don't enjoy that. Like, there's some ladies getting punched here and there. So that's something. But the thing that made me laugh is that, like, I think Joe Sontag made a tweet, an X thing. You got an X thing now about people reenacting the Montgomery fight, but in a pool. Like they're having fun, like having barbecue, and they reenacting the fight. That was funny. So,
okay. Well, if it's all right with you, I'll play it just once, and we'll
do it.
All right. Let's just see what's happening.
We have Atrocity Press here. So
we do. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
What's up, Max? All right. Let me get this shared here. We're gonna get to some campaigns. But he did say up front, we got to talk some shit. So we're going to talk some shit.
Yeah,
I have to respond. I have to respond to the penguin. I don't know.
Go ahead.
I'm more of a riddler. Okay.
I think he means the actual animal, just to be clear. But I could be wrong.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
I've got a lot of dreams. I've always been a big dreamer, and maybe this is too personal, but
probably more of a wolf than a penguin, but you know.
Well, for me, there's always been like two animals that I really just want to hug, and one, of course, is a sloth, and I think
this is not sexual, right?
No, it's a sloth and a penguin,
and
it's just something about how cute they are, but then also their tiny little arms when they.
Okay, I will advise you not to hug a sloth for one simple reason. Since they move so slow, they have colonies of bugs living on them. So when you see like the skin of a sloth is gonna be like moving, it's all the creepy crawlers going under the fur, because they use those bugs take care of the sloth. Like if you'll get bitten, and I guess they eat off the dead skin of the sloth. So it's a nasty endeavor. So just don't do it.
All right. In a zoo, perhaps.
Probably in a zoo, but in the wild, like, dude, like, I remember, like, I was, and this has nothing to do. It's gonna sound like a nothing story, but the thing is, like, I'm working doing the lights in this theater play, but the theater is right next to the national park, and we had a sloth in the middle of the parking lot, and the people are trying to come and like, hey, well, we have to move the sloth, and this girl, I'm like, oh, I'll move it, and she picks it up, and all her arms are like filled with creepy claws. And then she's all stung, and we have to take her to the hospital. And
the
doctor,
sloth.
and the doctor gave her a cream. Yeah. Oh no, she threw the sloth.
Dude, that poor sloth.
The sloth flew, but yeah, and she they gave her a cream. So yeah, don't touch sloth, people.
Okay, well, I'll say this too. I'll put a final note on that. It's like I think I was 19. Yeah, we'll just I'll put a bow on it with this.
Do it.
When I was 19, I Googled buying a sloth and found that it was in fact legal in the beautiful free state of Florida.
Obviously.
So right, and about an hour and a half roughly away from me, there was an exotic pet store that was selling them. And I believe it was a two-toed. I believe it was.
Oh yeah. You got two-toed and three-toed. Yeah.
I think it was like $1,300, and then, but obviously I didn't get it, or we would have talked about it by now.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you had a sloth, he'll be like hanging on your back.
And that's exactly what I want. That is exactly why I want the sloth. Yeah. I just want to wear him like a necklace.
Yeah, staring at the camera, just like that.
Oh my god, I would love that. No, okay, so Pale Rider. So bathe the sloth before you try to romanticize it.
Bro, that would be advisable, yeah. And that's another thing. Like, they don't drink water. That's the other thing. They don't drink water, so you have to give them like very juicy fruits.
Yeah.
For them to keep hydrated.
My sloth.
But the thing is, like, that will make their
pluses.
Yeah, let's just say they take runny ones.
Okay.
So
all right.
Just
all right. Fine, we'll put that in the con. You've sold me on a lot of pros, but I'll give you a con. I'm all
exactly.
I'm fair. No, but here's the thing. I looked it up again like 2 or 3 years ago, and the price had went up $1,000.
Of course,
from like $1,300 to like $2,300. So
you have to adjust for inflation, man.
Yeah. Should have got in while the getting was good.
Yeah. Okay, what would you call that said sloth? What would be the name?
Know.
I would call him Reggie.
Stupid. Yeah, I had a raccoon Reggie. Briefly. We got my dad found as a baby by itself before its eyes were even open. Yeah. So we took care of it for like 6 or 7 months and then turned it over to a wildlife reserve nearby. But I named that Philip, so I could talk to him casually and call him Phil.
Solid raccoon name. Yeah. Solid.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Phil Rider's right. Like basically like a low grade Jersey hooker minus the coke. Yeah. No coke.
Oh,
don't give coke to a sloth, because then it won't be a sloth anymore. And it's just
normal.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Oh, it'd just be normal speed at that point.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what's wrong with it?
It's like, I don't know. I'm just really managing my time a little bit.
Exactly. He'll enroll in community college and learn like programming and shit.
Hold on. I thought of making a sloth kaiju at one point. Okay.
Oh, that's a very slow destruction.
Tuck that away.
Yeah.
He's got to have wings or something.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Slow mayhem. Just like he's coming.
Speaking of sloth.
Anyone's now.
I'll say this. Speaking of sloth, let's have a look at these people beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah, let's do it. They did that. Nobody's in shape here, man. Like I agree for America. Just
hey.
Yeah,
my friend.
Look at that. Oh no, dude. No form.
Holy smokes.
What a disgrace.
That was a people's elbow. That's
dude. But that was a good throw. That was a good throw down.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like, move your boat. Get your boat out of here. Again. Oh, dude.
Hell no. Oh my God.
These guys are not tanning graciously.
No, that's just facts. I know there's something about a chair. I know that's the part of it.
Oh, that's later. Oh, look at that. Like a black guy. He wants some action, so he swam.
This is
oh my God. Oh, dude, what the hell? And then that was too much. The police is like, okay, that's
now you ruined it, dickhead.
Yeah, exactly. Like everybody was having fun, and somebody had to come in and share and with it for everybody.
This is why we can't have nice things. Because
Yeah,
you hit people.
This is pretty much why.
Yeah, exactly. You keep it with a fist. You keep it civil, with your fist. But you bring in a chair, and then
Where did it say?
Montgomery.
Yeah.
That's in Alabama, right?
Yeah, that's like 2-3 hours away from me.
Oh, well.
A lot of them that come to my town during spring break.
The Panama City, yeah.
Yeah, for the beach, my friend.
Oh yeah, the Black Aquaman, dude. They call him Black Aquaman, Blamore.
I like it.
Yeah, there was another one they were calling him, but I forget now. But yeah, dude, that's Blatantian or something. I don't know. He's from Platlantis. Yeah, I forget. So many jokes. But yeah, dude, like that's something. The things like you see it in Panama in Carnavals, like in February.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 4 days of just that.
Black Aquaman?
With people fighting, having bulls, like ugly tans. Dude, those guys are not taking care of themselves, dude. I saw a lot of salmon skin everywhere. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I can tan if I'm out there for like an hour at most, maybe 2 hours, especially if I don't put on sunscreen past that point. The last time I went out was 4th of July, right? We out to the lake and we kayaked, and I didn't put sunscreen on for about the first hour or so. But then I could feel about an hour-ish later, 45 minutes, I could feel it turn. It started on my neck. It started stinging, and then just the rest of me. But then I put some sunscreen on, and it was
obviously. But by that time, it's already too late. The damage is done. You're gonna have a horrible night, and the only thing you can do really it's drink water. Once you get that, oh yeah, dude, I saw the Perotta video. I saw it on X, and
you like that? You like X?
I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna be porny now. I mean, Twitter has always been porny, but sure. X is just making it like official, I guess. Yeah, but
in your email accounts, they label it X, formerly known as Twitter. And I was like, that's to not confuse.
Yeah, now watch. Zuckerberg's gonna come along and take Threads and change his name to Twitter.
He said, "Hey, that's a concept."
Yeah,
but I don't think he can. I don't know. Like, I think Zuckerberg already said Threads is a failure because they lost like half the people that joined in, like in a week.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that would be the purpose of rebirth.
Probably.
I didn't bother with it.
Me neither. I don't trust Facebook, man.
Well, I left Facebook a long time ago. That place it was like mid-Trump campaign. It was just a fucking
There's enough social stupid out there, man. They don't need more. Really?
Oh. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, I do have an Instagram, so whenever I want to see some ass chicks, I go there. In the X is to see like how horrible the world is, but Facebook has no use to me.
Yeah.
The only thing I use Facebook for is the group. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I mean those groups. Yeah, those. But dude, like I have to like get out of my way to like log into Facebook. Like it's not like really present in my life anymore.
No, see,
that's the only thing I'm interested in.
For me, it's like all this began in my Facebook group.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't go to my Facebook news feed. No. I don't go look at what people are arguing about. That's the one thing I like about Facebook opposed to Twitter is on Facebook, I can go to my group and not see any of that other crap. Just look at all the links everybody's posted in the group and then leave. Yeah, when I go to Twitter, I'm confronted with the news feed, all the crap. There's nowhere to get away from it. I mean,
for me, it all started with ICQ and maybe a carbon dating.
Me too. It started with ICQ for me too.
Yeah, the Messenger, if I recall, right?
Well, ICQ was before Messenger. We're talking about like late 90s, early 2000s.
It was a chat program that people hooked up on. I know that because I met a couple good chicks in that movie.
This might also have been men, but
That's how I got my wife with ICQ.
See, that's what I'm saying. I met some nice women on that program back in the day.
Yeah, very well.
So we have the good night here.
Okay, yeah,
and
let's
the
take a
cool part
look.
about the internet back then was all the women that used it were smart.
Yeah.
Okay, because they had to know how to negotiate the net back then, which isn't like now where it's just click, click, click. They had to know how to negotiate the net, which means they had to know. They were smart. I loved it. It's like now it's OnlyFans airheads. Woohoo!
Oh no, dude! Like right now, it's all like Instagram is a place for ass, basically.
Yeah,
and
it's almost like back pages and all that.
Yeah, dude, like I used to post art on Instagram, but now I don't even bother. Like why? Like dude, like I can't defeat the butt cheeks. It's just impossible.
I'm too lazy for Instagram.
Yeah,
and I've never really been a picture taker. And this is
the
writer. He brings up.
I didn't like it because you couldn't share links, and my whole game is about sharing people's links. You know,
here's
so it's like
Kyle Ryder brings up a sort of an interesting point that to me it's like one of the reasons I left is it's kind of been taken over by like weirdo, not necessarily moms, but just like weirdos, you know what I mean, that do exactly this. When I see people posting how great their lives are, I know I should probably check in because their lives are falling apart. It's like there's so much of that, like putting our lives out on display, our like public relationship. That stuff's always just weirded me out a lot.
Yeah, just been crying on the inside.
It's like it just gives you a weird feeling when you look at it. You're like,
like I'm living my best life. Sure you are.
At the end of the day, whatever. But it's like for me, it's just one of the weird
I'm
things.
living the dream while I'm trying to find somewhere to live. You know?
If I'm living the dream, I'm asleep. That's the only way I'm living a dream. If not, I'm working. I'm drawing. Nobody wants to see that. Yeah, like maybe today I made like a tomahawk steak. I took a picture of that. It was gorgeous. I would do that. But, I mean, who doesn't like steak? Well, maybe vegans. But I share that. And whoever enjoys steak like I do, kudos. But I'm not going to be like in shorts by the pool going like, hey. Nobody wants to see that.
No, you are. You just don't share the pictures, and that's
exactly.
That's really
I do it every day. I say, hey,
that's just
to my tan. Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna even that out. No, I'm there with you, buddy. Come on.
This takes work.
Okay. Alrighty, so let's see here. We got Max here. I just want to plug this before we get started. He says, have you signed up to be notified when Ninja Bimbos versus Zombies from Deep Space 3 goes live on Kickstarter? No? Follow the link.
There you go. There you go.
That's an awesome name. Dude, that reminds me of those like pulp films from the 70s.
Yeah, it's kind of grindhousey. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's like B-movie fun, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the characters are all like, you know, I mean, Max and Johnny are a good writing team. They really are.
Yeah.
Dude,
I have another robot IP, but it's on that vein. It's like in the vein of Superfly, Shaft, Blackula, Cleopatra Jones and the Casino Gold.
We like that stuff.
But it's called Hoodbots, and dude, it's in the 70s. But yeah,
Max GMs our D&D game on Fridays.
Nice.
And his partner Johnny plays as well. So just seeing how well they interact together in the game, you know they really work well together as writers.
Yeah, dude, that's what's awesome. That's what's awesome about role playing. Like I don't want to say D&D anymore because to me D&D is dying because Hasbro is killing it. But that's a cool thing about role playing, and that's what Hasbro is trying to kill. The fact that playing role playing games, it's an exercise in creativity.
Yeah.
And interactive creativity because you're responding. It's like a yes and game with swords. And
Dude, I've been having a blast since we started doing it. We're on like our 20. This week will be our 25th episode.
Oh, cool.
Hey-o. Very nice.
Hey-o. Post the link, man. Post the link. Yeah. Share that.
Kyle Ryder. Just to add an additional addendum to that.
Yeah.
Most guys don't hang out in short shorts except Sugar Chris.
Yeah.
Is he wearing shorts under that dress, or is? I mean, I'd hope so, right? Is he
I
dangling all bag
sincerely
or
hope
what?
he's not going commando under that.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can't be swinging, thong. It's just
Amen, Pedro Rider. Amen. Old D&D. Like I started with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons or 2.0, and then I stayed in 3.5, and that's where I idle. Like I don't even play like 5th edition. Screw that.
You know what's funny about this? You tell me, come on, share the link. Now I have to go set the show up for Friday so I can share the link for the show.
Oh, you see, I'm putting you to work.
Yeah, you're making me work, dude.
So let's talk about the good night, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Do this.
You're right.
Do this.
Okay. All right. Yes. All right. So, by Crystal McGee. Hopefully, whether she is or isn't in the chat still, I apologize if we
ramble.
Minute.
We're rambling fools.
But let's have a look. See, looky-loo, my friend. Okay. So the good night, Paradise Lost, number 2. Immutable honor forged in Arthurian lore, immortal night, misfortune's decree. Okay, very nice.
I mean, whenever I read Paradise Lost, I'm reminded of the novel, like Satan and all that stuff. But she's not here to elaborate on that. So,
well, there appears to be some devil wings here.
Yeah, I saw some Busirakus action there.
Interesting. No, I haven't read that book, but yeah, I didn't make the connection. But I'm familiar with that painting. Yeah, then basically. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and just kick it right off.
Let's do it. Let's play that trailer.
Play that pumpkin music.
Banana.
Let's fucking go. I'm about to start throwing shit. Go.
So I'll pick this.
Hey, broski. This is a tasty groove, my friend.
Hey, it needs drums though, and bass.
Let's hop on it.
Yeah, it's sold. It's transferred into a teddy bear. Okay. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I have so many questions. Did that guy just went shoot teddy bear and send him through a portal or something?
Actually, the one night gets turned into a teddy bear.
Yeah.
And then sent to the future.
Oh, I see. So the shoot teddy bear scene there going through a portal is him going to the future. Okay, got it.
That blonde knight, the blonde knight, that's the teddy bear.
Oh, satire.
I mean, I'm very interested in.
I'm digging it.
Yeah.
The art style is very unique, painterly, even.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, look at that scene, man.
Yeah, it really gives you the.
I'm telling you. I'm really having a hard time believing this thing hasn't been funded. Hasn't funded yet. You know, I mean, this thing looks amazing, man.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Absolutely.
Very cool.
Flip through the other tabs there underneath the video, and you can get a, you know what I mean? It's like you get a little look at it. That's the knight that turns into the guy with the beard there and the blonde hair, turns into the teddy bear.
Yeah, very Fabio, you know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah. That's his best friend. His best friend's the one that does it, you know.
It's always the redhead. It's always the redhead.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let it go though.
Yeah, I got it. I'm sorry, man.
So hit this.
Know what I'm thinking. Yeah.
We got the teddy bear there.
Pell Rider says, I started off with the box sets, D&D,
yeah, dude.
ECMI. I'm not sure.
ECMI, yeah.
Still have the books and the cyclopedia book. I don't know. That is interesting.
I have.
Like my biggest collection of books is 3.5 books, though. I have like the second edition Monsters Manual and the Player's Handbook. And from
I have
3.0, I don't have that
absolute-
many books, but 3.5, I have like around 10 books.
I have the absolute best dice ever made.
Hmm.
My dice were made by Frog G.
By Frog G, yeah.
They're glow in the dark, chrome green with red print. They came in a glow in the dark container. Dude,
Nice.
sweet as hell.
I just have to ask this. A Cyclopedia, is that a book about Cyclopses? Is that a Encyclopedia Cyclops? And that's
A cyclopedia.
Cyclopedia, yeah.
Well, it's not the first time I've come across that as a mistake. There was many years ago, I was over at a friend's house smoking, and I saw a book sort of like half underneath their coffee table that I mistook for the Cyclops Encyclopedia. I just misread Encyclopedia, just saw like the Cyclopedia part, right? And I was like, so I reached for it and then saw the other half of the word, and I was like, okay. But then I had to Google facts about Cyclopses, and that's just been,
yeah.
So I'm just sort of following up on that. But so let's hear back from Pale Rider on that.
Yeah, it's a rule cyclopedia, man.
Oh, okay, I'm there for
it. But we're talking like the times of TSR, like that's like the 90s. A long time ago, baby.
You asked for it, you got it. Madness Gaming, link for Friday's game.
There you go. Nice. Who's that link?
Y'all made me work, so I set the show up. There you go, Max. Already set up for you, bro.
Awesome. Sweet. There you go. Okay,
and that's
great. So
just one of the actual games we have on the network. Fellowship of the D20. We broadcast their game on the network. Manticore, we broadcast his video gaming in the middle of the night from Australia sometimes. It's like we're trying to make sure everybody understands the network is for everything, not just like comics. It's comics, pop culture, movies, horror movie club, all of it, man. Anything that entertains us, man, bring it.
Anything that tingles our loins is there.
Bring it. Gaming, all of it.
Language, buddy.
Speaking of the horror movie club, we're doing what movie are we doing this week? Hold on, let me go ahead and say that too, since we're just like kind of open here.
I have no idea what you're doing.
Without Warning is the movie that we're covering on the horror movie club. So
nice,
very nice. No, for me, and Pale Rider says, Cyclopedia is the box set smashed together in one book. Okay, very nice. So an omnibus of sorts, disguised as a Cyclops.
Yeah, dude, it's
some kind.
It's a treasure trove of nerddom.
No, I get it.
Like people, especially down here, they really want to play D&D, and dude, since we're Catholic down here, and we follow the teachings of Catholic, they thought it was Satan. And it was very hard, dude. Like, and since I was like in the basketball team in the school, like, it was like that's for satanic nerds. Don't do that. Like,
yeah.
Like, come on.
It's interesting because awesome. I got a hold of some 3.5 books from this older kid.
3.5 is awesome, man.
Yeah, and it was the players. It was like handbook? The basic. Yeah, the player's handbook and a monster manual, and that was just sweet. I poured over that as a kid, and a couple years later would play 4th edition because it was
Fourth edition sucked ass.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know enough, but it's funny that you mentioned that part about the religious aspect. Because even here, I guess, Florida, my grandparents have been Christian, like church going since the 70s, I believe.
Okay.
So, and they, they're not like lunatics about it. That's just it's what you do, I guess. If you're
they're not Bible thumping,
right. But that was sort of one of the things around when I was still growing up is that D&D was satanic, and
dude, the whole satanic panic was real, man. The whole satanic panic was real. It was a frenzy for a little while. But the thing is, like down here, it was that and rock and roll, and I was already playing guitar. And it's like, oh my god, he's going to hell.
Hey Edwin, what's up, buddy? He says, "Hey, peeps."
Edwin,
popping by, pimp. Edwin was on the show a couple weeks back. Great chatting with him.
Hey, Ictus has a question we can't really answer. I mean,
But
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some Blender work here, but I don't know. The artist's not here to answer, so it's all speculation on my behalf. Like, I really don't know if that's what they did. But I see a little bit of modeling, especially in the lighting on the Devill. Not there, like, can you put the picture of the Devill there? Like, I can see some of what Ixis is talking about. That that material lighting. It's very CGI. Like,
Yeah, it's actually traditional art, but then it's like, ran through something, rendered a little bit, brushed up.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Krista was on the show yesterday, and she was on Laurie's show this morning. Ictus, if you go watch the Tuesday Morning Brew, Krista will tell you. I mean, Laurie had her on for 2 hours, man. They talked about this campaign very thoroughly. If you want to go check that out, you'll get all your answers. Or I think she's on Narwhal's show tonight because there's only a few hours left in this. She's trying to get this one on. So,
we're the only ones who smell like chopped liver. I get it.
No, it's all good.
She's already been on the network twice. This is third time. It's a charm, brother. It's a charm.
No, we're happy to hang out today. It's all good, and the book is so close to being.
It is. They're really close.
And that was the whole point. It's this close, guys. Look, 8 hours from being over, 7 backers from 100, $522 from funding. Those are all reachable numbers. Reachable numbers within that 8-hour period. It's just, need the love of the people to share it out and get it seen.
Need some loving, some massage, some salsa music, some rum.
Hi, Carrie. What's up? What's
couple
up?
of lines.
Hey, Carrie. She says, "Hail, gents."
What's up, Carrie?
To you.
Yeah.
Cal Ryder says they missed some rules.
Second book. That's the second book.
Cal Ryder says they missed some rules when they put it together, though.
Oh, he's talking about the encyclopedia.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna sort of
Going back to
anything
D&D,
Cyclops related. I'm gonna. I have to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Carrying on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and the stuff that's in color, that's flashback scenes.
Okay.
Okay, so the black and white is the present, and anything that's in color is flashback. I'm just trying to remember all the stuff she said so that
No,
I can answer questions for the chick got 6 arms. Chick is a badass.
The ambience. Can you go down a little bit? Yeah. Look at
You
the
said
ambience
chick
on
with the
the
6 arms. Sorry.
Look at
Right.
the ambience in the first panel. So no, there was a bug. Like, I actually tried to kill a bug. Don't worry. Like the ambience of the first panel. You thought I lost my patience with you now, dude. The ambience of the first panel, like the lighting, dude. That's very atmospheric. You know, like you can see like the particles, like it's old and dusty.
Right.
Really well done, man. Really well done.
The cool part about her is she's a spellcaster. She has 6 arms.
Oh.
So you know how it takes like 2 hands gestures to sometimes cast a spell? She can cast 3 spells at once.
Oh, very nice.
3. She can cast 3 different incantations at once. It's like she's kind of a badass.
Yeah,
from what I've heard.
That sounds like an overachiever, but hey.
It's interesting though, from a sort of godly type perspective, that your spell, I assume this is some kind of deity or something, but the point being, it's like it makes sense to expand on a spellcast. It's like, how do we take a spellcaster and make them more badass? It's like, we give them more arms to cast spells with.
Yeah,
we did give a little bit of love to Mario there from Saved by the Bell.
Mario Lopez. Got it. Slater.
I only know that show for the
That's
for the
very
soundtrack.
dated. Actually, like Ginge is not gonna be familiar.
Yeah,
with
he
any
ain't
of
gonna
this
know
stuff.
who that is.
No, I know who the guy is, Mario, and I didn't watch the show, but I just remember catching the.
I didn't watch the show either, but that's exactly who that reminded me of when I seen it. It was like that dude from Saved by the Bell.
Has those Mario bars. It wasn't he in that like bike cop show, Mario Lopez?
I don't know. I don't keep up.
Like that's the worst. Like, if I become a cop and they give me a bike, I would resign that second.
I prefer Jay Hernandez.
Yeah, you want me to fight crime in a bike? Nah, dude. Screw that.
I keep, no offense, Pedro, but I do keep my sort of Mexican, Latin American, TV stars to, 1 to 2 maybe, and it's,
Hey, I don't blame you.
I'm a big fan of Jay Hernandez.
There's only one. Danny Trejo. There's only one.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you don't want to go down that rabbit hole, James. Then you're gonna fall in love and rub oil on yourself and move to Mexico.
No, definitely not. But maybe the oil. I might try the oil.
Punch Eric Estrada. Yeah, that guy was a heartthrob in Mexico. He was like 4'2", but he was hot down here, man.
Dude, it's the mustache.
Chicks love that midget. Yeah.
Okay, so we've probably
we got a who's who here. Yeah.
Okay,
so that's like the main 10 characters,
and Queen
gets,
Belladonna. Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's the 6-armed chick. She's badass.
Yeah, we got Slater. Oh no, Jack. Okay. Sir Alexander, Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey. Is it damn so? Edmund.
Edmund is a book.
Okay. Edmund the book.
Yeah, he's a flesh-bound spell book.
Like the Necronomicon. I love it.
Yeah, kind of like that.
I've never seen a living one as a character. That's an interesting spin.
You have to watch Harry Potter. They have a living book there.
I've seen those movies. I don't recall a book like this. But
the Monster Book of Monsters.
Oh, you mean the new ones or whatever?
Mm-hmm. The new ones?
Oh.
That was on the third Harry Potter movie.
Well, no, I remember that monster book, but I mean like alive, like a person like this.
Oh.
That book was like, a magical spell book that's alive with monster type.
It is a flesh-bound spell book.
This guy's named Edmund, and he's a book.
Yeah. Love it.
Sort of harkens back to, I mean, it doesn't really, but what's that Macaulay Culkin animated, half animated, half live action?
Yeah.
The Page Master.
The Page Master, Page Master.
That was a great movie. Bunch of talking.
That's old. I have to see that again.
That was my jam growing up.
Yeah.
Very cool. Let's carry on here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Zelmer, he's a royal advisor. Zelimir, Zelmer. That's his redneck cousin.
Yeah.
Zelmer.
Zelmer.
King Michael, I assume.
Mikhail.
Warlock. Mikhail, very well.
Mikhail.
I like warlocks.
Huh.
Let's see.
Oh, dude, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. I advise New Star you check El Santo and Blue Demon against La Llorona. You see like 2 Mexican luchadors doing like suplexes to a witch. It's awesome.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Body slamming bitches.
Yeah.
Pardon my language.
Oh yeah, dude. Those movies are awesome. There's also like El Santo y Mantequilla de Nápoles, which is a boxer, against the monsters, and they fight, and you see like a professional boxer boxing like Frankenstein and Dracula. And
there's an interesting little note. A main cover by George Alexopoulos.
Oh, nice.
Now, I like his comics. He does a bunch of funny political stuff. Those 4-panel gags. I didn't know he was around. That's interesting. I didn't know he was out here doing commissions.
And that's a nice dynamic, that art over there.
Yeah, very nice. Oh. Yeah, back up. I'm a bear. Ah. Okay, all 12 issues have been completely scripted, and Francisco Nardé.
You went French right away. Congratulations, sir. Francisco Nardé.
Sort of a our skilled interior artist has finished illustrating all the pages for issue 2. He's currently working on issue 3. Beautiful.
Awesome. Yeah.
Very nice.
I have a little network announcement if you guys want to know.
What's that?
This is the 2200th video on our network.
No.
2200th video.
Hang on. This calls for celebration. Pedro, hold on to your hat.
It's fired up.
I don't have a hat.
I'll get one.
I thought we were done with
Thank you
that.
very much.
They hiss at you at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. Anywho, so very
It's
nice.
been a good run. It's over. No.
Yeah.
All right, show's over.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So stretch goals here. We got some
Mhm.
stretch goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Socials.
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Crystal McGee, wonderfully done campaign and very unique art style. You got
Yeah.
a team on you.
Yeah, it's very, very distinctive approach to the art. So
Let's see how much the issues are.
hats off
Okay, $25. Digital bundle for $10.
for $10.
Yep, you can
And
get
that comic bundle right there, the issue 1 and 2, you notice that it's limited. There's
Mhm.
only 8 left. That's because there's
Okay.
not very many first print number 1s left, and she's
Mm.
not reprinting them.
Good
She
to know.
is not reprinting them. So
Nah.
those, when they're gone, they are gone. If you want to have the number 1 from this series, you got to get that bundle. You just got to.
all right. So, okay, interesting. There you go, gang. Got 8 left here. I really like this logo. I'll just say that.
I do too.
Hanging out with Anthony Gambino teach you sort of a thing or two about logos, or at least make you look at them a little differently. And help with that. Yeah, wonderfully done. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's head over to Fund My Comic, gang.
Yeah, let's do it.
We promised a looky
You
loo.
guys, there's nobody behind you until like 11 o'clock, so you can go over.
Hmm.
You know, there's no time pool.
No time limit. No
Gotta
limit.
get back to eating ass here soon. So
Now you see that little dude holding the comic right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna debut our own logo of that here real soon.
Oh, cool.
cool.
That is.
With a familiar green friend.
Luke is actually working on it right now.
Oh, cool. My little green friend.
So check it out, guys. Look, there are tons of campaigns up over here now.
Oh yeah, dude.
You
Oh,
know,
my comic is booming.
it is growing. What,
Yeah.
5.5 months? Come on, man.
Yeah, dude. That's.
You know,
I mean, people
That's
were
pretty
waiting for this. People were waiting for something like this to happen, and I'm very happy that Luke is seeing the growth he's seeing right now with One My Comic, and all the people, all the team. Okay, there's Sai, Raph, it's my favorite turtle.
there you go. I've already chosen my weapons.
There you go.
There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike Barron's comic did pretty well.
Oh yeah,
So,
oh yeah, dude. It was one of the first one to break 5 figures. Bronze Star.
Nice.
And it's also killing it in other places.
It's a killer, stone cold killer. Oh,
Now,
Shelby
maybe
has
like this Creed, that Brent Turner. I wanted to check
Mhm.
that one out. I haven't seen this one yet.
So
Mhm.
it's going on continuous funding, so no end date.
Yeah.
So
No end date. Awesome.
there you go, gang. Just under halfway there. This can definitely be funded. Let's hit the old trailer real quick.
Let's see. Yeah.
The righteous doing.
Oh,
Cthulhu face.
Cthulhu Thug. Cthulhu Thug. Nice.
It's artwork. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Very cool. So it's like gargoyles versus an eldritch horror
Demons.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Very nice.
All right.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I have to get that guy out on the show and pick his brain about this thing.
yeah, dude. Like, I love the fact that this indie scene is so like open to all kinds of concepts.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that like superheroes are boring or whatever or nothing like that. Superheroes are awesome, but there's no limit to what people can do. It's just like what's coming out of your mind, you know.
I see somebody today on Twitter complaining that all he hears about is fans complaining that comics aren't for everybody, and it's like, I don't hear anybody saying that. I know comic fans that are fans of genres of comics. They like certain things, and other stuff they don't diss it because it's not what they like.
Exactly.
They what they like. It's like, I don't know where dude was coming from with his, like he was just trying to get some Twitter attention or something. Because
probably
I don't know any fans that say, "Oh, how come all comics aren't for everybody?" How are you going to make a comic that everybody's going to like? It ain't going to happen. I don't care who you are.
I mean, the thing is, like, if you make it thinking that's what's going to happen, you're going to make something that sucks. You're going to be trying to please everyone with every line you do. Dude, do it something that comes from your loins in your heart. And whoever's going to like it is going to like it. Do you think the guys who made the Ninja Turtles is like, we're going to be loved worldwide? Like, dude, they're making the weirdest shit ever. Like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like,
yeah, it almost shouldn't have not worked in a way.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, like there's so many things that could have gone wrong with that, but they just had that special sauce that made it appealing worldwide. They didn't know. Nobody knows really. Just put yourself out there and do what you want.
But I mean, even that comic isn't for everybody, because somebody who likes horror comics ain't gonna like that.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, nobody make. There is no perfect comic. There is,
but, but if we go for mass appeal, like what we've got, like Transformers, like things that everybody knows. Like we have like Transformers, we have Ninja Turtles, we have. I mean, I'm not talking Marvel or DC. Just talking about people who are like, okay, I came up with this weird concept and everybody loves it. Talking Transformers, Ninja Turtles, who else? Spawn, like, well, I mean, McFarlane was already a star when he came over with Spawn, and everybody was waiting for Spawn. And Savage Dragon to a fault. I don't know, like when Savage Dragon came out, it was awesome when he came out, but then it just went up.
Yeah, and it is still running.
Yeah. It's
give
still
it
running,
that,
but it's not what it used to be. You know what I mean? And I don't know, like Joe Matt did his Battle Chasers. That was really huge when it came out, but he takes too much time between. He took too much time within issues. Like, and that's what killed him. And I don't know, man. I'm just thinking like the things I like.
No, you're good. I'm trying to think of like really obscure things.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of stuff, but Neostar brings up a good point here.
Which one?
Yeah, 4-foot mutant turtles that fight crime instead of eating people.
Yeah, exactly. Like that concept shouldn't have worked. Like for example, if you see, for example, that a concept that I thought would have been like I was expecting movies out of this, Danger Girl. Because you read that Danger Girl, like those 10 issues, I think he came up with, like the first original. Dude, it was a freaking James Bond movie with hot chicks. Like, what's not to love about the concept? And the story was good. Like, I mean, it's the classic trope of like magical Nazis, but it was awesome.
Did you guys ever read The Stainless Steel Rat?
No.
Oh,
What's up, Christian?
See, that's like it was Freak Brothers era, okay? 70s, okay? And I started looking for stuff outside. You know, obviously, if I'm reading Freak Brothers, I'm looking for underground. I'm looking for stuff outside. I think it might have been 80s or early 90s when the Stainless Steel Rat came along.
Yeah.
But because of the fact that I was already like doused in indie comics at a young age, you know, I mean, I was looking for the obscure stuff way back then. But Stainless Steel Rat was pretty freaking good, man. It was.
I mean, the name is catchy.
Yeah.
I mean,
name helps a lot.
There was a bunch of Duke. Was it not Duke Nukem? There was God damn, I can't remember the name of it now, but it had to do with the apocalyptic dude named Duke. It was an apocalyptic story, and it was pretty crazy.
No, I'm not familiar.
Original Sin. Do you remember those? Sin Buck and Original Sin.
Yeah, I remember the Sin books.
Original Sin.
Real good. Oh yeah, Original
The
Sin.
the movie with
No,
Angelina Jolie.
No.
This was
It's naughty.
Tim and Joe, right? The brothers. The brothers.
I don't know, man. Like I saw that so long ago. Like the
Tim
thing is
Vigil. Tim and Joe
Yeah.
Vigil. That's
yeah.
That's
Remember where I live, Pops. Like I see stuff on other people's collections. Like, yeah, I ordered by mail order. And I paid $700. Can I look at it? No. You know, it was like that. Like getting like indie comics like that. It was like treasure, man. Like I had a couple. I remember I had Poison Elves. Like I bought that collection. And dude, so many people tried to steal that from me. Like I had to go to people's houses. Like, hey, give me back my Poison Elves. I'm gonna stab you and your mother. This dude, it was like that. It was like Marvel, DC. You can kind of get, but like very obscure, like indie books. Like you have to mail order them, and it was like freaking treasure, man.
Right. Yeah, I kind of forget, where you're at, and take for granted the fact that not everywhere in the world has the kind of benefits that we had. Like, look, there wouldn't have been no Freak Brothers if there wasn't head shops to buy it at, because they weren't selling them anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly. And getting your hand on those, like especially like late 80s, early 90s, when I started reading comics, it was all by mail order catalogs. Like, and then you can get like an indie catalog. Like a guy would make like get stuck in his house and send a catalog. Like you get it here in Panama, you go like, oh. And then, dude, you pay through the nose for those books. But, dude, it was a freaking treasure. That's how I got Bone. That's how I got Poison Elves. That's how I got Mouse. I mean, you name it, man. And then there was this library here called El Hombre de la Mancha, which is basically a Don Quixote reference. Like a friend of mine was laying pipe on the owner, the lady owner. And he convinced her to start like bringing comics through that library. So that's how we created our own like little network to get comics down here. But yeah, it involves sex and scheming.
It's a great story, actually.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but it's that thing. When people love
comics, some comics, I'll give you some. I'll give you some of this.
Yeah, dude. When you love comics, you'll do whatever you need to do, boy.
You just got your dick between a comic and you unfold your dong.
Yeah.
Pedro walks in later with a couple comics, throws one at his buddy, and says, "See, that wasn't too bad, now was it?"
Exactly. Jesus Christ.
He took one for the team. Wait, was she hot or was he taking one for the team?
Oh, he was taking one for the team.
Okay.
I mean, I was the oldest, so I was like 24. So my friend would have been like 19 or 20. And this lady would have been like 40 something.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a good 40 something, I'll tell you that.
Well been there, I think, buddy.
Yeah. But we got comics.
Yeah. You took one for the team. That's cool. Yeah. What's up, Christian?
That guy's a soldier.
Okay. Well, I'll just say this real quick to wrap up Vigilance Creed here, and we'll do one more book, and then
we're 2 minutes away from the hour.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But no, there's a reason the trailer, the artwork in the trailer looks so good. Is this dude's got an all-star team here in the indie circle. Corey Barton did the mini comic interiors. Right, Elliot, who's a G. Joe Ball, I think, has also done.
Elliot Rodriguez. There you go.
Yeah. And Skunk Works. That dude's a beast.
I love the fact that Kelsey was calling Corey Barton's Kozer Kazor. Like I think, Kozer was like, "Oh, Kazor" by the Barton brothers. It was like, "It's Kozer." Come on, Kelsey.
We could just call that my featured perk there, NeoStar. My dick between a comic book.
Exactly. It's called the literary hot dog. That's what it's called.
It's the center bowls, not the center fold.
The culture hot dog is you get. Yeah.
You know, Pedro, you shared something on Twitter that I've got a sort of a bone to pick
Okay.
with. We'll just call it out here in
Okay.
public.
Do it.
So something, some business about nobody puts ketchup on hot dogs. What is this?
Oh, dude, that's Dirty Harry, baby.
Okay.
If you're taking it up with me, you're taking it up with Mr. Eastwood. Okay.
Well, no, I just because then
Say
you
what
said
you wanna
something
say.
about mustard. You said something about mustard, and I'm like, well,
No,
no,
it's like
people always eat hot dogs with ketchup on it. It's
like you know what disgusts me?
Look, I
You're
like
shoving
ketchup
those
and
hot dogs in
mustard.
your face with ketchup. Nobody puts ketchup on a hot dog.
I like ketchup and mustard on a hot dog.
Yeah,
or
dude, like
relish.
I don't really care. I just found it funny that you know that in that movie all that carnage and mayhem, and what really disgusted him was the guy having like hot dogs with ketchup. Like really, that's what disgusts you?
Not
Mr.
ketchup by
Eastwood?
itself, though. That is gross.
Yeah.
A hot
Yeah.
dog with just ketchup, that is
Yeah.
gross.
that's how you
Okay.
no, actually, that's how you eat it. That's how you're supposed to eat it. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
ketchup.
No.
Okay, your name is Eat Ass. Okay, so I don't know how much clout you have right now.
I get it. My taste buds can't be trusted. Is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I walked myself into that one, but we'll
Yeah,
revisit this when I've got a more appropriate name.
Appropriate name, yeah. Save that discussion for later. Let's just say that.
All right, fair enough. Okay, gang, let's take a look at one more here.
Yeah, let's look. I mean, I think Shelby has a Shelby Robertson
Right.
has a campaign. Like I saw it somewhere.
Right here. Okay.
No, that's
Chelsea.
That's Kelsey Shannon. Kelsey's already done with his, but Shelby Robertson, I think lower. There you go. Second chance campaign.
Shelby
Oh, that's the sketchbook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, like this is another world class artist, dude, from the Image days. So
Very nice. Yeah,
pay
30-year
attention to this,
professional.
man. Yeah.
Shelby's an Arizona boy. I'll give him credit.
And he looks like Dave Grohl. So that's got to count for something.
Yeah. No, I mean 30 years and he looks like this. I gotta say, it's like
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
he
he was like
moisturizes.
24.
He's one of my boys. He moisturizes
All
like
right.
hell. Mhm.
Hey, there you go. All right, so let's take a look. Second chance campaign. All right, sketchbook. Very
Yeah.
nice.
No trailer, but
That's all right.
dude, like this is some awesome art.
Yeah.
Very nice. What's the hardest part of drawing robots, Pedro? You're pretty.
The
skilled.
hardest part of drawing robots is getting lost in the details. At least for me. Like when where you're doing like hardware like that, you want to show what's underneath, and you can get lost between that. But make sure you have your gestures down because it's really easy to make it look stiff if you don't. Because then you get lost in the detail, and then like the pose is gonna be like boring.
Right.
So yeah, I think that's like it's not like the hardest thing, but it's something you have to look after because that's the thing. Like you're doing so many details that you can end up with a weak pose. Not that I'm saying Shelby's doing that.
No. Yeah. No. This and to that point, this looks like it's popping right off the page at you.
Yeah, exactly. No, Shelby's a freaking master, man.
Oh shit! What is this?
Yeah, Mac tonight, baby. That's some
Mac
old
Tonight.
McDonald's lore right here.
That's
Holy
Mac
smoke.
tonight. That's my sunglasses, my Wayfarers, my Ray-Ban Wayfarer look right there.
Mm-hmm.
Back tonight. Oh shit! Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, it's
carbon
definitely
dating
before my
himself.
time, I think.
Yeah, he's carbon dating himself with that one.
Now,
Oh,
I
that's a
think
fun one, though.
Shelby's YouTube channel is American Discord. Or
American
something.
Discord, yes.
Yeah.
American Discord.
If you all want to go sign up for his channel and see, he does art shows and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Look at
Drop
this.
the link real quick.
Like
this.
Little
Sure.
Red Riding Hood.
Should have grabbed the.
Dude, this reminds me of Crimson. Remember Crimson? By Humberto
No.
Ramos?
No.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's a book of
Did
about
you say Wilson Ramos?
Humberto Ramos.
Oh, okay.
He did Crimson, and he was one of the cliffhanger guys. So yeah, he did this reminds me of the gang, the band of the Red Hood. It's basically Little Red Riding Hood. It's like a brotherhood of vampire hunters, and they use a red hood to identify themselves.
I like it.
Yeah, it reminds me of that. It has that flavor.
It's fun. Yeah, no, I like that era of storytelling. The sort of Grimm's fairy tales era.
Yeah, you got the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh yeah, boy.
And look at the level of, like, he's like an anchor's anchor. You know what I mean? And that's something I don't have, and I'm very jealous. Screw you, Shelby. I hate
It's
you.
some nice, almost like thumbprint.
Yeah.
It's just very nice. Yeah. All right, boys. Would we or wouldn't we? There's the question.
I mean, depends on what end.
All right,
You know what
fair.
I mean? Yeah, 'cause I don't want to go smelling like fish. But if it's the top, then I'm good.
And you heard it here, folks.
Yep.
Take that home with you.
Going a guy, baby. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, buddy.
That's a beast.
All right, excellent. All right, I've seen this before.
Oh yeah, that's his IP.
Mm-hmm. Right. Very nice. That's one of my favorite things, I think, from the 90s era. It's just how, not necessarily the pouches, because that's one of the other defining features, really.
Yeah.
But it's just
The
how
exaggeration,
big.
man. Yeah, the exaggeration and everything. The posing, everything is extreme, like back-breaking poses.
Right.
And just like extreme feats of strength.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, this is great.
I know, like, people back in the 90s because there was like a lack of storytelling, like good storytelling, because they didn't have like proper writers. But dude, like, it's the imagery of the era. It's unmistakably cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
That lady with a bloody sword. It's a bloody sword.
I didn't even see the dead guy in the back here.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so every backer also gets this bonus collector card.
Mm.
Speaking of the 90s, right?
There you go.
So reminiscing of those old cards.
Bazungus.
Cannot forget that.
Yeah.
Fred A. Scares Creature Collection.
Nice.
A Creature Collection pinup book. This also includes a Fun My Comic exclusive cover. It's fun.
Yeah.
Very nice. Spooky sketches, 24 of them. Okay, everything is 100% complete. This is a second chance. All right. Wonderful.
Yeah. Very cool.
Nice.
And it comes in the Gemini mailer. So
Yeah.
it's going to be safe. Boy.
All right, gang. What do you say? How do you like them apples?
Yeah. Oh, have you been watching Good Will Hunting?
I've never seen that movie, actually.
You have the haircut for it now.
I do. Is it Matt Damon or Ben Affleck or
Matt
Robin
Damon.
Williams? Matt Damon. Okay.
Damon. Oh, dude, I gotta watch Team America again. Matt Damon.
No, I used to be. I guess I still am a big fan of pretty much the majority of Matt Damon's work. Like I like The Bourne Identity.
The Bourne Identity.
Martian was fun.
Okay.
I like him for the most part, but South Park kind of ruined his image for me.
South Park or Team America?
No, the South Park. There's a South Park bit from around the time when all that cryptocurrency, like celebrities, got wrapped up in whatever.
I haven't seen that.
Well, it's like Matt Damon basically keeps like he got, you know how he got paid to do some commercials for one of these companies? I think it was FTX or something. So they keep recreating that in the episode, except he's also like getting pissed in his face the entire time and just still saying the line perfectly. And then they show a bunch of other celebs doing it. It's one of their better episode from the new era, I think.
I have to look that up now.
It's last couple
I don't know.
seasons.
Like for me, he died. He died in Team America.
Really? That's a long time ago.
Out of all the celebrity parodies, it was like he only said Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. So it was like he's like the original Ruth, basically.
Ruth and Baby Ruth. from
Groot.
Goonies.
No, Groot.
Groot.
Oh, Groot.
So
And
I
Groot.
don't know. Oh, I added the TH at the end of that. But
All right, no, there's a spin-off character we can do.
Groot.
I am
I
Groot.
am Groot.
Just like a little dopier version of Groot,
Yeah.
sort of dribbling down his chest.
Groot. Yeah.
Actually, I
He
was
didn't grow.
thinking I am Couth, and somebody who's just a little more stuck up than Groot was.
I'm uncouth. Would be.
Yeah, no, you want to have some couth about you though. Let's just
Yeah.
call that. We can settle on that for the show. Put a pin in that. You want to have some couth. Don't be uncouth. I just like the word couth as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, gang, that was fun.
Yeah, we're 10
That's
minutes
fun.
over.
Yeah.
It's different. It's fun.
Let's
Works.
see, we have
Yeah.
Romo Art next week.
Oh,
So that'll
okay.
be fun. A
Oh,
fellow
cool.
network member.
Let's hope he's here.
That is another. Well, he's one of the guys on the network. That's another
Okay.
one of the Fund My Comic Books, Sector 7.
Mm.
So, you'll be highlighting another
Sure.
Fund My Comic Book next week. Yep. And dude's art is amazing, Pedro. You'll love it.
Oh yeah, that's cool. It's cool. I love good art.
Dude's art is amazing.
Thor.
Yeah.
Thor.
And we got Captain Finity in the house having some popcorn.
Yeah, nice.
You can catch Romo Art Mondays and Fridays right here on the Madness Comic Network, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Ding ding. There you go. Yeah, we have him next week, followed by John Hervey, the return of the Mac, if you will.
Black Tiger.
Oh yeah, dude. You were
Right.
Thor. Okay. Have you seen Death to Smoochie?
I actually started it like 2 days ago and got bored with it. And turned
Dude,
it
that
off.
movie's awesome, man. Neil Star and I just did the spinner. There's this like Irish boxer that got punched too many times in the head. He's like a 6-year-old kid, but he's the brother of a mafia boss. So everybody has to treat him well, or the mafia will kill you. And it was like,
Right.
hey, Spinner. It was like, Spinner. He's always doing that. Dude, you gotta check that movie, man. Why did you? Dude, that's one of the greatest movies ever.
I think it's on Tubi, which
Yeah.
it's free, by the way. And there's actually a lot of good stuff on Tubi. I think both
dude.
Godfathers
That
are on
is
there
what you
right now.
Dude, like that's one of Robin Williams' best performances ever.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll consider it. I mean, it was just I don't know. Got kind of after Robin Williams got arrested and they introduced Edward Norton's character. I just didn't. I couldn't get
I
into
did
it.
have one music thing to throw at people tonight. I'm wearing a very obscure concert shirt,
Okay.
and anybody watching this show or watching during the replay that can identify the band.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll even show you the back of the shirt because it's fun.
Okay.
I'll probably have to move my hair out the way.
Okay. Pop's showing some ass there.
What's it say?
Nobody beats
my sausage. That's kind of sad.
If you can identify the concert,
I thought that was it. If you can beat my sausage.
you get a no prize. But it's a very obscure concert shirt from a very well-known band. Okay. If somebody knows what it is and hits me up and tells me, hey, you never know. Maybe I'll send you something. You never know.
Yeah,
You never know. Okay. Well, I'll say I got this straight from the hills of Nagasaki,
Oh, look at that.
forged by the finest craftsmen the flea market can buy.
Is that a bathrobe?
It is not a bathrobe.
It's a kimono. It's a kimono.
It's a kimono. It's a kimono.
It's badass, is what it is.
It's a
I'm
kimono.
sort of known as the redneck samurai, right?
Actually, it's
kimono.
supposed to be a no.
Men, it's a no. That's what it is. No, that's all right. That's all right. No, you look dapper, sir. You look dapper.
Thank you, buddy. I like it.
Yeah.
It's not too hot. Flows when I walk.
Yeah.
Makes fun
Does it
noises.
come with a little plastic sword?
It did come with some throwing stars, actually.
Okay. There you go.
I bought them as a pair. All right. Okay, everybody.
Nah.
So we'll go ahead and end on that note. Pops, thanks for hanging out with us.
You bet.
Appreciate your time, sir. Pedro, thank you, buddy. Always a pleasure seeing you.
Yeah, dude. It was awesome as always.
Yeah, man. Let's say goodbye to the chat. Neo Star, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by. Carrie, Pale, Good to see you, buddy. Edwin. Max,
Hey,
of
Edwin.
course.
Mm-hmm.
What else did we miss?
Yeah, we got
Christian.
Captain Trinity.
Christian Zaffo.
Yeah.
Yep, Captain Infinity. Very nice. All right, gang. We will see y'all next week on the GMP show. Pops, you can go ahead and take it away.
See ya.
I can do that. Y'all tune in to all of our awesome programming right here on the Madness Comic.
Madness Entertainment Group presents the Madness Comic Network with original programming and additional comic-related content.
Holy shit, I can't type. Yo, thanks, Neil. That's awesome. I'm trying to say awesome. Didn't work. Looking forward to seeing it. My fucking fingers don't work. What can I tell you? Peace, everybody.
Nothing unusual about a 4 a.m. call to a back alley in downtown Kenton. A young woman lying pristine and unmarked on the cold, hard ground. I get to work quickly, but there's not much to go on here. No marks of any kind, no signs of struggle, just a dead Vic in the middle of an alley. And then there's that. Dead body in a dumpster that looks like a grizzly bear has crawled its way out of his stomach.
The Civil War was America's bloodiest conflict. Over 500,000 died to preserve national unity. When the war ended, Confederates like Harley Brogdon headed west, shooting game for the Army and gambling. When a card game turns deadly, Harley shoots in self-defense, killing the card sharp who threw down first. Wilfred Knorr, the card sharp's wealthy father, will stop at nothing to see Harley hang. Harley flees to Cobb's Gap, an old silver mining town at the foot of the Rockies. A remarkably peaceful town, especially after dark. But the sheriff harbors a dark secret, and no one dares go into the mines anymore. Cobb's Gap is full of secrets. People speak in hushed tones of something in the mines. Something worse than their cursed sheriff. Something even the Indians fear from the deepest pits of hell. Every secret will be exposed. Bronze Star. Order your copy at bronzestarcomic.com.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.